Are you someone whose life is not dictated by borders or corporate offices? And you would love to hear about a place where you can work and live legally, elegantly, and tax efficiently? Well, stay tuned. Hi, my name is Tijana, and I'm a strategy associate here at Nomad Capitalist, where we help our clients go where they're treated best. Today, I would love to talk to you about Italy, a beautiful country that has been captivating people from all across the globe for centuries now. They have introduced a digital nomad visa, just like a lot of other countries did, that was designed for any foreign professionals, freelancers, remote workers to actually come and live in Italy for up to a year with the chance of renewal. Now, there have been a lot of digital visas we have been speaking about. Now, the Italian one is a little bit different than those. You do need to meet certain income thresholds, and it's not going to be as cheap as some other places would be. If you're someone who is looking into culture, sophistication, elegance, there's only a handful of countries that can meet Italy's allure. Italy is a great gateway to Europe because especially for those who don't really have a passport that is giving you access to EU and Schengen zone, getting an Italian digital nomad visa will open those doors for you, because once you are a resident of any EU country, you can freely move throughout Schengen. So what this residence permit, this digital nomad visa in Italy will allow you to do is actually spend more time in Schengen zone. And I will tell you, let's do 90 days and not the regular 180 days, mostly because maybe not all of them, but most countries in Europe, if you are staying over 90 days, you do have the legal responsibility to actually register yourself as a resident of that specific country, which means that they can easily be dragging you into the tax net, and you could face maybe some difficulties when you want to renew your Italian digital nomad visa as well. Now that we have talked about Italy, and I know you're interested in potentially moving there, we want to know what are the requirements to actually obtain the digital nomad visa in Italy. The most important thing when you're applying for a digital nomad visa is the actual income threshold. So these visas are specifically designed for those who have stable income, have either foreign employment and are allowed to be remote workers, or someone who's a freelancer, someone who is self-employed, but you do have to show that income. Now, Italy is a little bit different than other countries because other countries will just straightforward tell you, okay, this is the income I'm expecting from you. But in Italy, what they want is for you to have salary that is well above the average of any Italian citizen. Besides the income proof that you do have stable income to move to Italy, what we also need is the proof of employment, and this is something that can be done through your foreign employer, or just showing that you do have a company that you're working for if it's self-employment. So this is something that they will require from you as a part of your legal documentation you are submitting to the authorities. Another thing that is going to be very important is having your own health insurance, because of course Italy will want you to have your coverage in case of a medical emergency. The health insurance, proof of employment, and the actual income thresholds that you have to show as financial statements are all part of the package with the application you have to submit to the authorities. This can also be done remotely, but keep one thing in mind. Italian bureaucracy is a little bit difficult, so you might want to have a translator or an assistant who's speaking Italian when you are discussing anything with them, because trust me, it's going to make your life a lot easier. Let's face it, Italy is synonymous with lifestyle. So it's a place where work doesn't consume you. The lifestyle actually enhances your work. So you are going to enjoy that quality of life you're finding in this country. So there's also a big difference on where in Italy you are. It's not just one little place. So there's a difference if you're in Rome, if you're in Milan, or if you're in one of the remote villages. All of you must have heard of the schemes where you can buy an actual property in Italy with the condition of renovating it for €1 only. But keep in mind, this is in very remote abandoned villages. So if you're someone who values that lifestyle, it is a possibility, but also keep in mind, internet connectivity might not be as good as in big cities. Now, with all the good things I've told you, now comes a little bit of a bad. One of the main questions is Italy going to offer you any tax incentives if you're using the Italian digital nomad visa? And unfortunately, the short answer is no. Unlike other visas, Italy does not have any special incentives. So if you are spending more than 183 days in the country, you are going to pay the regular income taxes in Italy. Now, if you are someone who would just prefer using the digital nomad visa to get the residence permit, and you do have other income streams where you are paying a high tax bill, what you can take advantage of is the Italian flat tax system. Italy is one of the few countries that does offer this. And this year they did go through a little change, just like everything else globally, everything is changing. So Italy changed its flat tax system from 100,000 per year to 200,000 per year. If you're more interested in something like this, there are other videos on our channel where you can get a lot more information on how to apply for the Italian flat tax system and what it actually entails. So, if you like what you've heard and you feel like there are changes coming your way, what you can do is go to our website, nomadcapitalist.com/apply, become our client, and we will help you go where you're treated best. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. My name is Tijana, and I will see you in the next video.